Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we're going to be looking at problem 68 in Bill Robertie's series of 501 essential backgammon problems. In this problem, Brown is to play a 3-2. White has a man on the bar. He's got a man in our home field behind a 4 prime. But if he comes in, he can jump out relatively easily. But at the moment, he's got to come in off the bar. And we have to play a 3-2. What's our situation? What are we trying to accomplish? And how do we accomplish it with our best with our best movement and our best checker play? I'll give you 10 seconds to decide how to play a 3-2 here. Hit the pause button if you need more time. All right, and we're back. Robertie's play is quite impressive. He plays 13-10 and 11-9, leaving a ton of blots out. But remember, white is on the bar, so best he could do is 2-6. So these blots are currently safe. And what he's doing is trying to build on the bar point and the 8 point with 4 builders. 1, 2, 3, 4 builders. Robertie's basically saying to us that Brown's goal at this point, Brown's primary goal, is to fill in one of these 2 points in order to block forward progress from White's runners. Let's read what he has to say. If you've got a point you need to make, try to get the maximum number of builders bearing on that point. Here, White is on the bar, so Black can proceed with Brown can proceed with complete safety. His next job is to make the 7 point and 8 point, building a prime. What play gets the maximum builders for each point? The answer is 13-10, 11-9. It's an easy play to overlook, but it produces 4 builders for each point with no risk. So you have 4 builders for each one of the points, and there's absolutely no risk to be taken on the next roll. So that's how we're going to play it. It's a pretty good play. I really like what he's doing here. Again, the idea is to take advantage of White being on the bar, and I'm playing a safe roll. It's very rare that you get to put blots out there, especially 3 open blots, where you have no chance of being hit by any checker. So take advantage and try to make these points and extend your prime. Let's see what XG has to say. I'll be back with that analysis in a minute. Hi, we're back with our XG analysis of problem 68. In this problem, Black is to play a 3-2. White has a man on the bar. He's got a man behind a 4-point prime in our home board, and he has no developed board of his own. So how do we play a 3-2 here? Jacoby, listen to me. Robertie says to bring 13-10, 11-9 to get the maximum number of builders to cover 8 or 7. Let's see what XG has to say about this. XG agrees. This is the right play. Let's take a look at the table. 13-8 by itself is almost indistinguishable, but 13-10, 11-9 is slightly better. Everything else is an equity loss, although 11-9, 11-8, not the worst play in the world. You only lose 1.8%. Everything else is you're starting to lose real equity. 11-6, 13-11, 13-10, etc. You're starting to lose real equity. So this seems to be the right play. This also is the right play. I've looked it up on match play with most scenarios, except when you are far behind. When you are far behind, 13-8 starts to get a little better. So I'll show you that. I'm going to go to match play, and I'm going to say in Crawford, when you are far behind, it's 1 away, 11 away. And you see that 13-8 jumps to the front, but again, only by a little bit. So 13-11, 13-10, 13-10, 11-9 seems to be the best all-around play, although 13-8 can be switched. It's almost indistinguishable from that play. So either one of those plays works, according to XG. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Please like and subscribe to these videos and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos as I post them. I'll be posting 1 a day to the end of the series. Thanks very much for coming along on this ride.